Hello and welcome to tonight's segment of 5 Minutes. My name is Jenna and I'll be your host for tonight. I'll introduce to you 3 of our guest speakers shortly. However, first I'm going to introduce to you tonight's topic. Aging. Wrinkles, dentures, joint pains, grey hair, all of the things we love to associate with the process of aging. However, we have our ways of combating these. We have our skincare products, our vitamins and minerals, our hair dye, sometimes even the drastic measures of surgery. Everyone has their own views on aging. Most of us, I'm sure, have considered the possibility of age prevention, slowing it down, even the possibility of reversing it. And we've all definitely wondered at what scope this could possibly be achieved. Of course, we have our temporary illusions of preventions that I mentioned just before, but what if there was something that could be done, something that could actually affect a change in the process of aging as we know it? Well, today we are lucky to have with us 3 scientists who have been included in recent clinical trials involving the manipulation of DNA in mice, resulting in anti-aging, and will produce an insight into how this could be applied to human trials down the track for us listeners. Will age reversal be something accessible to humans in the near future? I'll pass over to our first guest speaker, Basima. You mentioned to me the main factor in this process is NAD. Could you explain this for us?
Yes, thanks Jenna. So nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, also known as NAD+, is basically a coenzyme in living species, and its levels in the body determine the speed of the aging process. From my research, I have concluded that there is a direct correlation present between NAD+ levels and aging in mice. Now, the partial reprogramming by expression of reprogramming factors for short periods of time restores a youthful epigenetic signature to aging cells and extends the lifespan of a premature aging mouse model. It's evident that NAD+ can directly and indirectly influence many key cellular functions, including metabolic pathways, DNA repair, chromatin remodeling, cellular senescence, and immune cell function. Declining NAD+ induces a pseudo-hypoxic state which disrupts the nuclear mitochondrial communication during aging. SIRT1 is a gene which further enhances this effect. SIRT1 plays a critical role in modulating a wide range of physiological processes, including apoptosis, DNA repair, inflammatory response, metabolism, cancer, and stress. Thus, deleting this gene accelerates the aging process, whereas raising NAD+ levels in old mice restores mitochondrial function to that of a young mouse in a SIRT1-dependent manner. This finding thus accounts for how reverse DNA aging can be achieved from controlling NAD+ levels.
Awesome, thank you, Basima. Next we have Georgina to discuss the methods which have been used to increase NAD levels. Over to you.
Great, thanks so much for this opportunity to discuss my research. From the information we have just learned, it is easier to comprehend how reverse aging can even happen in mice and humans. My focus today will be on 2 chemical compounds, NMN and NR, which are both used to tackle the aging process. These enzymes are precursors of NAD, which, as we know from Basima, has a direct correlation to the aging process. Precursors are substances which are formed to create another substance. So in this case, they create NAD. Both these molecules are similar and have been used as drugs to test the effects of the aging process. NMN is derived from vitamin B and is known to elevate NAD levels. A study using NMN clearly shows NAD levels increased in older mice. Although young mice still have a higher presence of NAD levels, the numbers have dramatically increased in older mice. This drug could also be used to repair cells which undergo CT or radiation. NR is also a form of vitamin B3. One study used NR treatment to look at how NAD repletion affects mitochondrial and stem cell function. An oxidized form of NAD was tested on mitochondrial activity to see if NR treatment was effective. It was shown that NR treatment prevents stem cell decline by improving the mitochondrial function. Although both methods have had great results, it is suggested that NMN is better directly related to NAD, whereas NR has to be converted to NM first. NMN could be an effective supplement in maintaining human health over NR.
Thank you so much for that. So lastly, we have Devi. So how will this research impact us as humans?
Thanks, Jenna. Right now I'm standing in front of the Ethical Drugs Building. And here, there has been ongoing discussion on whether anti-aging drugs comply with our standards of ethics. Although anti-aging drugs have been proposed with medical intentions in mind, it is absolutely essential that we assess the unintended outcomes of these drugs. NMN has yet to undergo thorough testing for human safety, as in some instances it has been shown to have adverse effects on human organs such as the liver, kidneys, pancreatic B cells, and the plasma in blood. It has also been shown to induce ailments such as nausea, headaches, and stomach discomfort. Other ethical arguments which dispute the acceptance of anti-aging drugs include the financial inequality leading to the poor and the rich having a gap in life expectancy, defiance of the natural process, and the risk of overpopulation overwhelming Earth's resources. These arguments propose that the hyperextension of the human life withhold a largely negative effect on the human society. The further intentions these dilemmas pose on the advancements of research must urge scientists and the general population to re-examine the moral and ethical disturbances this drug may pose. Thank you, and back to you, Jenna.
Very interesting and definitely a lot to consider before moving forwards with this branch of research. Well, I'd like to thank each of our guests for coming in today and speaking with us and informing us of their research. That's all tonight, folks. Thank you for tuning in to 5 Minutes, and we'll see you all next time.